Hey, thanks for tuning in. It's another English learning video with How Do You Say? This is where we tackle pronunciation practice. So let's talk about this word or phrase, how did you know? Okay. You'll notice that for me it's awkward because we have a lot of D's here and we don't want to over enunciate, over pronounce each single word. Even if you say each individual word correctly, how did you know? How did you know? That's not going to sound natural because it's too slow. It's too clear. You'll notice with a lot of native speakers, we try to blend or blur the words together. A lot of times we will use contractions. And what is the contraction for this? This did is going to become part of how. So it's going to become how do you know? How'd. How do you know? Not how did you know? How do you know? How'd you know? And then if we take it a further step, this D with you, it almost has this Jew sound, like a J. How'd you know? How'd you know? How'd you know that? How'd you figure that out? No. How'd you know? How'd you know? Okay? I don't think it's so difficult. It might feel strange or awkward the first time you've tried it just because it's a newer sound. When you look at this, you don't imagine using a J sound, right? When you look at how with the apostrophe with a D, maybe the idea of how'd, the D, like that way, you've just never thought about it that way before. So it's going to feel alien. It's going to feel unnatural. But I promise you, replicating the sound is not so difficult. You're probably repeating it correctly. Now you just need to drill it in so you feel more confident, so you don't overthink it when you want to try to use it. Okay? So one more time. How did you know? How'd you know? How'd you know? How'd you know? All right. That's going to be it for this video. If you found it helpful, thumbs up. Not so helpful, give it that thumbs down and leave a comment as to why. But otherwise, share it with your friends who are also working on their English pronunciation. And if you want to reach me directly, you can always tweet me at COMMDAO. Calm down, let's talk.